Hey everyone, I am just going to show you how I transplant my hot crops into my greenhouse here. So I'm just going to show you what I've got going on here. Right now I've got some peppers and some eggplants that I'm transplanting into this bed in my greenhouse. And what I do is I take a little bit of bone and blood meal mixed together, and I throw a little bit of that into the bottom of my hole here that I've dug for my plant. So I'm going to stick a fair amount of that in there. Then what I'm going to do is mix that into the soil at the bottom of the hole. Okay, I'm going to set my plant in there and make sure that this is the right height for my plant, because I don't want my plant to be buried any deeper than the soil level is. I want them to match up the soil level in the pot with the soil level in my bed. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my plant out of the pot here, and I'm going to put a little bit of this stuff on the root ball before I plant it in there. Basically, this is like a little probiotic. It's got a bunch of rhizobial bacteria in there that are going to basically help my plant out by forming those nice little partnerships with the roots and helping my lovely eggplant here to get what it needs out of this soil bed. So that's how I do it. And then, give them a good water after they're all transplanted. And when you stick them in the soil, you want to make sure that you press them down good and hard. So once they're in there, don't be afraid to give them a good solid press down. If you don't do that, what ends up happening is when you water it, then there's gaps between the root ball and the soil that you've planted around, or it's too soft and it's not packed appropriately, then your plant ends up leaning over like a drunken plant and doesn't grow nice and straight. Or you can get holes between, your root ball and where you've planted your soil. So you want to make sure you give it a good shove. Don't be afraid to pack it down pretty tightly. If you have good soil, there should still be enough aeration in there, and you'd rather have your plant well supported than not. So that's how I do it. So I've got several more of these guys to go. Thanks for watching.